G'day there. Today we're going to have a look at using a camera, preferably a digital camera, such as the one I'm filming with, and some sort of magnifying device to enhance the capabilities of the magnifying device. Now, it does work a little bit with the, this is a 2x magnifying glass with a 5x small lens. And if, say, there's some numbers on here like there is on some of these tiny SMD components, I can't read, even with the 5x magnifier, with my naked eye. I can use my camera and zoom right in, and this footage is filmed in 1080 pixels, and I can then blow it up in high quality on my 22-inch monitor. And I'd probably just about be able to make out those numbers by the time I look at the footage on my monitor. I've got a little light there too, can help. So I can't quite read those numbers on my little viewfinder, 3-inch viewfinder on the camera, but I can probably read them on the full screen once I blow it up in high quality. You've got some other things you typically look at when you're blowing things up. There's some salt crystals, there's an ant, there's the ant without. As I'm sure some of you know, even this camera's got an OK macro range for looking at small items, but if I try and zoom in, it's going to go all blurry. And I did find that with some of these lenses, I could actually refocus, do some manual focusing, which I couldn't do with the camera. And this one's a bit tricky. Oh, there we go. And there's a bit of polarization happening there. It's not the best lens, it's just an acrylic lens. But, zoom back out again, that was a 5x lens. This one here is a 30x lens. It too has a little light, I'll turn that on. Yeah, let's go and have another look at that. Yeah. That's not bad. Now, watch this. And if I find the right focal range, look at that. It does take a steady hand. And you do get a bit of focal shift. It's hard to focus on deeper three-dimensional objects. I can see that ant really clearly now. And we can go over and check out some of these salt crystals. Yeah, sorry for the shaky hands. This is looking pretty good to me on my 3.5-inch screen on my camera. This is going to look fantastic when I look at the footage in 1080 pixel on the 22-inch monitor. And let's go over this circuit board and look at that, find that little chip that I was looking at before. I have to zoom back out a bit to find it. There's my camera, so it's up from there. There we go, there's the one I was trying to read before that I couldn't. I can hold my hand still. Zoom out a tiny bit. There was my problem. I was off center on my lens. There we go, I can read that. No worries on my little 3-inch screen. I can also see a lot more detail with a lot of those SMD components. And the writing on this chip looks absolutely huge. And one last sample to look at, something that's always fun to look at when you've got high magnification. There we go. Got my lens off the camera lens again. There's a leaf. And that kind of resolution, the numbers on this capacitor are really easy to read. I can even look at the soldering on the legs in minute detail. So there you go. You can take an ordinary lens and a camera with a bit of zoom that doesn't have a fantastic macro range, and you've got something that's almost as good as a microscope. Thanks for watching.